Hi everyone, welcome back to English Uplift. My name is Dr. Dung Tung. Today I'm going to share with you 4 top tips for each skill in IELTS. Shall we start? So you have spent weeks or even months preparing, working really hard to prepare for your IELTS test. Here comes your D-Day, which is the actual test date. There are 4 things I would like you to remember on the day of the test. Shall we start with our listening first? In our listening, the most important thing is to be able to read the question in advance. So when the tape is running and say you've got a minute or half a minute to check your answers, don't check the answers. Instead, use that time to read the question for the next sections as fast as you can. By doing so, you are active listener rather than being passive, because you already know the topic and you kind of know what kind of information is expected that you need to focus on so that you can get the answers. The second thing in the listening is, remember, we will never be able to listen to every single word or get all the questions, all the answers correct. So the best way is to stay calm even though you have missed 1 or 2 questions. Just forgive yourself and forget and move on. Because if you are going to get stressed and then panicking or get angry at yourself, you're going to miss even more. Not just the question that you just missed, okay? Now, next is our writing. Rule number 1 in writing is never ever submit an unfinished work. In other words, if you check your time and you see you've got only 3 minutes left for the writing, stop working. Write conclusion straight away and edit your work, which means check your grammar, your spelling, punctuation, and that's it, move on. Don't try to use the last 3 minutes and write out the last sentence or something. It could end up unfinished product, and the maximum score given to an unfinished product is going to be 5.5 or 6. I'm sorry. What about reading? Remember, you don't have time at the end to fill out in the answer sheet. So write down the answer as you are working and never leave any answers blank. If you don't know what the answer is, guess and move on. And finally, in our speaking, which is an interview with the examiner, sure, you'll be very nervous because this is like you facing the examiner. So stay calm as much as you can. Be yourself at the same time. Be friendly, and at this, try to keep eye contact most time. And if you don't know the question, ask the examiner to clarify. I'm sorry, what did you mean by this? Or I'm sorry, I didn't get the question. Can you repeat it, please? It's not going to harm you, and actually, it can improve the communication. Remember, IELTS is not a knowledge test, it's a language test. So if you understand the question but have no idea how to answer it, then admit that you don't know the answer, which is normal, and then try to explain why you don't know the answer and offer the best guess as you could. Sure, by doing so, you still get a good mark for not knowing the answer. Don't just stare at the examiner or try to come up with an answer which is totally unrelated to the question. Alright everyone, I hope I have told you how to be better prepared for the D-Day, your test date, and I wish you all the best in your real test. See you in the future videos. Bye for now.